Super friends, Star Galactica, your fairy god sis, Saint Joe Narcata, and our little princess. It's yoga time. We're gonna get galactivated. Are you ready? YouTube live and on the replay and TikTok live. Thank you everyone joining us today. We're gonna stretch, we're gonna breathe, we're gonna galactivate. We're gonna receive all of these cosmic energies, beautiful frequencies showering us today quantumly. I invite you to pull up some space outside on the ground if you're able to for the next hour or so of our beautifully busy lives. We're gonna invite our divine, highest, most blissful, healthiest, most galactivated selves to awaken from the inside out. If you like this, tap that screen, give it a little like, thumbs up, share it with your super friends. And you're welcome to leave a donation as well anytime, TikTok or YouTube if you like. Shoulders rolled up, back, down. And as we settle in here, let's place one hand on our belly and the other hand on our heart. And as we inhale, invite that breath to travel low into us. As we drop in and breathe and just sigh as we exhale, imagine we're just wringing ourselves out from the inside out. And soaking in this new day, this new light. If you're attuned to Reiki, activate your Reiki right now, super friends. Space all around us. And I'm going to share what's going on galactically. It's called Blue Intelligent Rhythmic Day. Today our solar plexus is transforming. The fire element is resonating at the frequency of fire. Passion's flame, 528 hertz, blazing within our Manipura solar plexus, forming the perfect shape of a little mini pyramid, a little tetrahedron, four-sided, three sides and a bottom. Visualize that little crystal flame awakening in us as we breathe. And our hands sending healing, strengthening, warmth, infrared and ultraviolet light to our plexus and our heart. Awakening the geometries of our energy field, our Merkaba, Ka and our Ba. And the love of dog infusing, entangling with our hearts today, giving us that unconditional love frequency, those 528 hertz, perfecting our energy, our energetic grid, the platonic solids within us today, super friends. Let's inhale our arms up. Give thanks to this beautiful day. This moon cycle's totem animal is the owl. Let's interlace our fingers together and press those palms up. And invite that bird, that higher mind, that wisdom, where we can see all around and in the dark. And invite the goddess, the divine feminine, the Shakti, to awaken today as we twist towards the right and bring that left hand in front and that right hand back behind.
Swipe it up.
Let's release this right arm, sending it up and overhead, stretching that side body as our left arm remains on the thigh. Any tightness, any tension, breathe into it. Melting, dissolving, anchoring into this moment, into Gaia. Micro movements with your neck. And coming on back to center. Let's roll those shoulders around and shift the crossing of our legs, bringing that other leg on the top. Let's inhale our arms up and then take them back behind us. Interlace our fingers, pull back and down, and take our neck to one side, filling up with the love of dog. To the other side. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Let's lift that chin up, bringing our gaze up at the top of Ajna, the third eye. Big smile, deep nose inhales into our belly. Press our tongue up to the roof of our mouth, engage the root, Mula Bandha, at the top of the inhale. Our arms up to the sky. Interlace those fingers the opposite way. Pressing up. Lifting up. Inflate that belly. Listen intensely, inwardly. Deep breath in, and as we exhale, let's twist to the left side, right hand in front, left hand up but behind, lifting that heart up tall, twisting. Filling up with the love of dog. Hi, baby. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, buddy. Oh my, those eyes. Oh my goodness. Dog is love. Charlie. Who's that?
Charlie.
Charlie. Oh.
Oh, Charlie. Good girl.
Oh.
Good girl.
Oh. And inhaling, this left arm up and overhead. And come. Let's release those shoulders. And then let's stretch these legs out and shake them out. Alright, so sitting up nice and tall. Let's take our shoulders up, back down. Flex those yogi toes. And then let's inhale. Reaching those arms up, interlace our fingers the opposite way we did before, pressing those arms up tall. Stick our tongue out, lean up and back, stretch and roll our eyes around. Roll that tongue around, stretch your face. Face yoga. Roll your tongue around the inside of your lips and stretch your lips out from inside as you lean back. And then let's hinge at the waist and fold over ourselves, tucking our chin under. Welcome, welcome. Namaste. And rising on up, let's bring ourselves into a butterfly. So bringing our souls together. Bring those feet in nice and cozy. And let's start by grabbing our ankles and leaning back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lift our sternum. And stretch ourselves up the center line. Visualize the left side and the right side. Left foot, left nose, right nose. And then up the center line is the Sushumna Nadi. As we exhale, let's flap our butterfly wings. And then use our thumbs to press on the insides of our feet and find the reflexology points that are here. Neck all around, stretching those toes. How much can we let go of what we brought with us? How much can we breathe in this beautiful healing hands, rhythmic, intelligent hand day when our power center is transforming into that perfect love frequency. 528 hertz. Let's bring these legs a little bit forward and place those arms underneath your legs and bring your hands to the top of those feet as we fold for our turtle, our golden turtle. Inhaling and walking our hands up. Let's bring our knees together, hugging it in. Giving thanks and gratitude. Noticing your mind. Did it take you out of your yoga and into another reality? Or are you here in the moment with your breath and your body and yourself and your yoga? Hugging those knees in tight, dropping that chin. Just let any thoughts go. Just be here and now in this body, in this breath. Mastering our minds, mastering our emotions, mastering our intentions. Yoga, Om Namah Shivaya, being gods and goddesses incarnate in bodies. Lean back. Let's lift those legs up. Find our boat pose. Find our balance. Maybe we release our hands and reach towards our legs, perhaps. Point our toes and curl our hands and then flex our toes and pull those fingers back. Point the toes, flex, point, curl those hands and flex. All right, let's bring it in. One more hug. And let's invite Ahimsa. Ahimsa, the yogic yama, the foundation, kindness, loving kindness, patience, sweetness, gentleness, nurturing, extreme aversion to violence, beginning right here as a little seed that we're breathing in today. Yoga, yoking us to the tetragrammatron, tree of life, the divine, beautiful, nurturing force of the universe. And now let's crawl ourselves onto our knees and sit down on our feet, on our legs, filling up with that love of dog. Let's take our shoulders up, back down. Open our jaw, stretch our face around, find that breath. Inhale our arms up, and then let's take some cactus arms. Let's elbow stretch out and the palms up. Leaning up, pull that sternum apart. Big smile here. Ahimsa, let's say that. Ahimsa, ahimsa, ahimsa. Breathing it in from this glorious light today. This Taurus full moon. And now bringing our hands down, let's bring them forward and into a tabletop. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Cat, cow, move our spine around. Inhale, drop the belly, lift our gaze, the drishti, looking up at that third eye. The Ajna chakra. Exhale, arch the spine, drop the crown, pull those hips forward, push into the ground. Tap into Manipura again, the fire element, the love frequency. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, the drishti, look up, big smile. Gauge the root, the belly, the neck, look up at the third eye. Exhale with lion's breath, stick that tongue out. look up at the third eye, arch the spine up, pull the hips forward. We'll keep flowing this way. Back to center. Let's make spirals with our spine. Moving that tail all around. One direction and the other direction. And then we're going to sit now on back down. So we're going to sit back on those legs. You can bring your knees together and then move your feet out to the side and move the fleshy part of your calves out to the side if that feels comfortable for you. Otherwise, you can just go back and sit on your legs again. So knees together or not, depending on how that feels on your legs. And then let's inhale our arms open, palms up. Visualize we're open like a flower to the light of today. All the new life flowing into us, new ideas, new lessons, new blessings, abundance and prosperity and wealth and health and joy and happiness, and family and community. And we're going to take an affirmation. Please repeat after me. I open to receive all of today's blessings.
I open to receive all of today's
blessings. And then let's swing, I'll be your mirror, this right arm across our body with the fingers pointing up, and reach underneath with our left hand, grab that upper arm and pull. Keep those fingers pulling back towards your face, and then we're going to turn our neck the opposite way. Keep that right elbow straightened if you're able to. Just bending at the wrist at 90-degree angle. Keep that arm up to shoulder height if you're able to. Find the breath. And just sigh, any tension in that wrist. Wiggle those fingers. This will transform, revolutionize any tendinitis or carpal tunnel conditions. This easy looking asana packs a big punch for your hands. Let's inhale and open again. Palms up, head up, chin up. Notice the difference between the left side and right side. And as we exhale, now we're going to swing this left arm across our body, fingers up, arms straight. Reach that right arm underneath, grab that upper arm and pull. So fingers up, turning your neck towards that left side. Find your breath. What is your mind saying about this experience? Just observe. Breathe in your consciousness, your highest self state. Yoga, peace and bliss and beauty and grace and life force and well-being and vitality. Prana. Straight spine. Make those micro adjustments. And then open. When you feel balanced, open those arms up, palms up. Just notice what has shifted. And then we'll bring our hands back down to the ground, walking ourselves back into our tabletop, giving thanks to our legs, our knees for enduring that asana. And let's move that spine around once again. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, the drishti. Exhale, arch the spine, hips forward, crown drops. Flowing with our breath. And we'll circle that spine all around. And the other way. All right, so let's enter into one more grounding asana experience. Let's sit back on our heel or on our booty and swing our legs forward. Just shake them out. Now, bending our right knee. Let's give it some love. Today is our rhythmic hands day in our wave spell of spirit, the white spiritual winds wave spell. So our life force, our breath, our intentions, our words are today manifesting in our hands. Let's rub our hands together. Take that beautiful heat, and then we're going to place our hands on our throat. May all of our words be words that uplift and nurture and heal. Beginning with the words we speak inside to ourselves and reflected in the words we share and shine outside to life. Our words are money. Our words are change. Our words are honey. Our words are golden star beings. And then let's bring our hands to our foot and pick this leg up and rockabye baby. This hip all around, this foot all around, this leg all around. I love myself. I love this body. I love this life. I'm patient and kind. Santosha. I'm content with what is as it is. And if you'd like to add a little more, you can bring that inner elbow to the sole and that other inner elbow above the knee and sit up and rockabye baby. Treating yourself like a little baby Krishna, little baby Christ, little baby Buddha, a little cherubim inside, little baby Gaia, little baby star. Om Namah Shivaya. For inside us, yes, we are. Cease. And then let's cross this foot to the outside of this leg. And let's wrap this left arm around this knee. And inhale this right arm up and back, stretching it back, palm up. Breathe in the light through your skin, through your eyes, through your nose, through your smile, through your teeth, through your pores, through your skin. All this light, drink it in. See that eye of Horus in your brain awakening. Bring that hand back behind. Press it up against your spine. Bring this left arm to the top of that thigh if you like. Sitting up nice and tall, twist, stretch your eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And releasing back through center. Coming back through, we're going to stack our knees now. Right knee on top of the left, and you can keep this left leg straightened, or you can bend that knee and bring that foot back towards your heel for Gomukhasana, cow-faced pose. So you can shift your way forward with your hands and sit down between your feet, your hips. Stack those knees on top of one another and play with grabbing your soles. Meow, meow. So, releasing your neck, your shoulders. And then we're going to get into those shoulders a little bit more, super friends. So, let's inhale those arms up to the sky. Once again, right knees crossed on top of the left. Bending this left elbow and grabbing it. That right hand. Press back with the back of your head. Gaze in and up at that third eye. Deep breath in through your nose. Engage Mula Bandha at the top of the inhale. Sitting up nice and tall. Envision a serpent, a dragon rising within with 3 heads. Left, right, and center, my super friends. Tap on the back of your heart with your hand if you can reach it. Affirmation time. Please repeat after me. All is well here. All is well here. All is well here. And if you'd like to add a little bit more to this, you can release this right arm back, palm back. Fling it all around. Bring it around and interlace those fingers to open up those shoulders even more. Lifting your heart. Left elbow stays up. Breath is flowing. Smiles growing. Charlie, stay here, buddy. That's good.
Charlie.
Good, Charlie. Joey. Oh, good kitty. Oh, good baby. And releasing these hands, walking ourselves forward and fill up with the love of dog. This dog is love. Dog is love. Charlie, joy. Joy is Charlie's middle name. Princess Charlie. Charlie Murphy. Como? Pardon? No, I got it. It's okay. Thank you. So this full moon time that we're in right now, super friends, it's causing those tides to rise and fall dramatically and quickly. The energy that is impacting us right now is massive. So be extra slow with yourself, extra patient, extra loving, extra kind, extra present, extra intentional, and extra nice. Sugar and spice, 'cause Santa's coming. Let's rise on up, leaning on back, unwinding these legs. Let's windshield wiper them side to side. Just noticing what's opening, lifting our hearts up. Visualize that Merkaba, that energy field that connects our breath to the heavens and the earth, our heart, our intent, our water body, our emotional body, our fire body, our creative force, breath, the life force, ether, the space we hold, making it all just right. Goldilocks, perfect balance. Om Namah Shivaya. All the forces coming together in balance. Let's hug it in once again. Dropping on in. Noticing how you feel as you hug those knees into your chest. those legs in close to you now. Maybe you're more balanced than you were before. Maybe you're more limber now than at the beginning. Maybe you're in the same position. It's perfect. Releasing those hands. Find the breath. Make some circles with our ankles. Ha ha ha. Gratitude for any opening. And then bringing those legs down, forward folding. Grab the toes, lift our heart, look up. Exhale, fold. Lion's breath, stick your tongue out, tuck your chin under. Imagine you're breathing in your nose, up over your head, through the back of your body, up into your belly. And then as you exhale, it shoots out through your body, out through the center, and into the space all around. Inhale, rising on up. Let's bend this left knee now. Hugging it in, just connecting. And picking this foot up now. Just rock-a-bye baby. Holding this leg. Holding yourself like you're a brand new little sweet baby child. Born today, brand new. And if you want to bring that inner elbow to that sole and the other one above that knee, clasp your hands together as you sit up and stretch your neck and breathe. Oh yeah. Can you stretch your eyes? Can you stretch your mind? And then we'll set this foot down to the outside of this leg. She likes the sound. So sitting up tall here, notice if your mind is taking you out of your yoga. Come back to your yoga, back to your mat, back to your asana, back to your breath. Grab this leg. Inhale your left arm up and back. Stretching it back, super friends. Let those healing hands awaken. And then let's place this left hand on the ground up against your spine. Sitting nice and tall. And then let's twist here. Pushing on the outside of that, top of that thigh. Stretching your eyes. Visualize a beautiful pearl of light forming around our body today, encapsulating our aura. Incandescent, opalescent, beautiful luminescence, tejas, ohas. Breathing back through center, briefly twisting the other way. And coming back to center now, stacking those knees, left knee on top of the right, bringing that heel in close. And yogi's choice, you can keep this right leg extended or bend the knee if you'd like to deepen the intensity of the experience. Shifting our weight forward. This is a big hip opener, moving that fascia of our body. Sitting down between those hips with our knees crossed, bringing our hands to our soles and stretching our neck and eyes around. All right, super friends, coming through center, inhale those arms up. Reach for your intention. Feel that healing energy between your hands. Rub those hands together. These hands serve, these hands give, these hands support, these hands nurture, these hands uplift, these hands share, these hands receive, these hands support, these hands love, these hands create. These are healing hands. Let's take that as an affirmation and say that with our words. Let's see our hands glowing overhead. And let's say with me, these are healing hands. These are healing hands. Let's say it 3 times overhead. These are healing hands. Last one, best one. These are healing hands. Super friends, Galactivate. Let's place these hands over our eye sockets, and as Nandiji says, receive the blessings. Let's wash those hands over our head. See that breath flowing through us, these healing energies, beautiful light all the way through our body. And then we'll bring those healing arms up to the sky, bending that right elbow, grabbing it with that left hand, pulling back, place that healing hand on the back of our heart, anahata. Visualize that thyroid gland inside of us like a beautiful butterfly cracking out of its chrysalis inside of our inner structure, flapping its beautiful wings at the top of our heart, the top of our lungs. Life force like gold on the top of our inner pyramid of light within, top of our heart, the Merkaba, star tetrahedron geometries, resonating with those frequencies of love, 528 hertz within us. One more deep breath here. And releasing those hands. Actually, if you want to intensify before we release, you're welcome to by bringing this left hand back around and interlacing those fingers, making it even more powerful and hinging forward. Oh my goddess. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. How much breath can we pull into that belly? Manipura, and then pull up to that third eye inside our inner space. Feel that jed, that staff, patah inside of us. As we bring our hands down to the ground. Awaken that pillar of light within us as we tuck our chin. See that trident of Shiva inside our nadis in our mind's eye, the left side, the right side, and the Sushumna in the center. Ida Pingala Sushumna. Breathe in that inner circuitry like Tron in our inner universe. flowing as we bring these arms up to the sky, breathing in, give thanks to the Most High. And breathing out, bring those hands back behind. Unwind this leg, elevate it up to the sky. Circle that ankle around. And the other leg. All right. And now let's roll ourselves forward. Once again, onto our hands and knees, just noticing what has shifted as we cat-cow, move that spine up and down. Curl those toes, straighten our legs, downward dog. Press into the ground. Reach those heels down, bicycling those knees. Inhale, shifting our weight forward to plank. Exhale, lowering down to the ground, knees touch chin or chaturanga. Inhale, peel up cobra. Exhale, lower. Curl the toes, press up through plank. Back to downward dog. Send all our love to the earth. Bend our knees, look forward between our hands. Float those feet up to our hands as we lift our heart and breathe in. Exhale, folding. Oh, that breath through the third eye. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rising, arms out and up. Gather that point of light, the soul star chakra above our head. Visualize it beginning to resonate with the frequencies of the entire Earth's atmosphere, of the cosmos above us, the zodiac signs, all 13 signs of the zodiac, with Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer, with our whole solar system, the whole heliosphere wrapped around us. Feel our aura resonating, and the Earth having its perfect place in the atomic structure of the solar system as we bring our hands down the center line. Feel ourselves resonating with Three-Eye Atlas, our inner stellar visitor right now that's entered the heliosphere of our sun. And just welcome this new energy. Woo, Kundalini. As serpentine, as Elohim, as seraphim and cherubim. Let's take those feet wide, super friends. Inhale, arms up. And as we exhale, let's bring those hands back behind us. Hi. Filling up with the love of dog. Pull those palms together, fingers together. Pull those shoulders back. Turning side to side. Let's pivot our right toes out to the right side. Pivot ourselves towards that right foot, keeping those hands together behind our back. For a pyramid pose, keep that front leg straight. And we're going to start to hinge at the waist over that front leg. Maybe there's a baby bend in that knee that happens. Playing with our balance here. Inhaling, lifting. Notice which thumb is on top. Pivot that left toe back to center. Inhale, arms up. Stand in our victorious mudra. Just practice running the currents of success and satisfaction, appreciation, well-being, accomplishment. Finish. Cross the finish line. Super friends, Galactivate! All is well. Victory is ours. As we bring those hands back behind and interlace the fingers the opposite way. Other thumb is on top. Pull back and down. Lift that heart. Pull those shoulders back. Rotating those left toes forward and allowing those right toes to pivot inclined. Squaring our hips and shoulders forward and finding that balance. Pyramid. Hinging at the waist. Maybe baby bend in the knees. Press down with our big toes. All the breath out. Folding. Invite that pyramid inside of us. And breathing, rising on back up. Coming back forward. One more time. Let's hinge forward at the waist. Maybe your crown makes it all the way down to the ground. Maybe it doesn't. Let those arms fall overhead. Breathe into our shoulders, super friends. Maybe our hands are pressed together, maybe they're stretched apart, but our fingers are interlaced. And then bringing those hands down to the ground. Let's find that sweet spot where we can come down into a squat. So heel toe, those feet together. Hands come down into our hearts, Anjali Mudra. Every breath is an inner prayer to our insides, our inner self, our inner being. Santosha, peaceful contentment with what is exactly as it is. Let's come onto our back sides and lower down to the ground. If you want to drink something before we lower all the way, I invite you to. So coming on down to our back sides now. Shavasana is the most important part of yoga, so always make sure to complete your yoga with a Shavasana. And let's bring our right knee in and stretch it across our body to the left side, extending that right arm and shoulder back. Coming back to center. Let's switch sides and bring that left knee in, cross it over our body to the right, extending that left arm and shoulder up and back to the left. Deep twist, deep breath. And coming on back to center, hugging it in. If there's any more movements or asanas you need or require before we go into our final resting Shavasana, please give that to yourself right now, super friends. when you're ready, we'll meet on our backside with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line, allowing our head and neck to be all in one straight line, and allowing ourselves to be in that relaxed, peaceful, centered place inside. And then I invite you to bring your gaze as you breathe in into your belly, expand that belly, and then draw that breath up through your root, belly, your neck, up into your third eye, and then just completely sigh and let go and melt into the silence beyond sounds. And we'll be back for our own galactivation. As our breath starts to deepen, our inner lamp is lit. The spectrum we are receiving of Nityananda, eternal bliss, initiating us to this spectrum, transforming our waters within. Our inner self is fluid molten, the light showering, and the alchemy begins. The yoga, the union, we are yoked with our divine. Gene codes, full spectrum, are turning on now from inside. The bliss waves are washing us, showering us up like a fountain from within. Our auric field is expanding, growing like a mountain as this light is rippling over us, showering us, and we begin. First moment of the rest of our lives. First moment of the best of our lives. The first moment where we are truly, fully alive. Om Namah Shivaya. The geometries of the earth form a cubic grid, a six-sided cube surrounds us from within. It's opening at the base and it's wrapping around our field, connecting us to this place. This power is now sealed, filling us with grace, beauty and flow. And the cubic space around us begins to light up and glow. Our aura surrounding our body, our form, our field, a flower of life now grits in and is revealed. And the geometries of beauty and the sacred tree of life, the tetragrammatron, begins gritting from underside. The earth below we anchor, with roots in the past, and the heavens now we tinker as we reach with a blast. Right through our third eye, we find Mount Olympus. Athena, the goddess inside, is forming now within us. We see her perfect form in our mind's eye and know that she's with us. And we hold this goddess to the Most High and affirm that we deserve this. We are this. We are this divine goddess. The Shakti is awakened. Our heart is restored. The blessings now thicken as we feel the power of the Lord inside our body. As we deepen our breath, wiggle our fingers and toes. In yoga and samadhi, we are one with the whole that is universal, the universal whole. Coming back to life now, wiggle our fingers and toes. As we are one with the universal mind, above and below. The Zeus spark creator blasts out from within. And there is nothing greater than these healing hands that we have here, super friends. Straight from our heart, awaken. Super friends, Galactivate. Light shoots out our fingers, our palms. Light shoots out our toes. Light shoots out the center of our souls. Light everywhere, we glow. Lights puncturing from our heart and light oozing out our mind. Light stretching to every part from the love that lives inside. Reaching our arms up overhead, reaching up towards the skies. Stretching and yawning, we glow, super friends, emanating from inside. And then bringing our knees into our chest. Wrap these arms around us, my friends. Feeling the love like a newborn fetus, giving us a hug, for the divine is born within us. Hare Krishna. We are the rapturous bliss. Om Namah Shivaya. All balance, pure eternal bliss. Om Namo Narayanaya. When we're ready, rolling on to our sides. Om Namo Narayanaya. All bliss, all love, all the time. Whenever, so slowly, whenever we're ready, bringing ourselves back up to seated, and neck and spine in a straight line. Sitting like a beautiful fetus, reborn, brand new, as human divine, hollow luminous, human novus, Homo Galacticus, human divine. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Sitting up nice and tall, stacking those vertebrae. Deep breath in. Inflate that belly. Gauge our bandhas, mahabandhas. Look through that third eye, the eye of Ra, within us. The aura of Horus awakened. Seeing that eye of Ra in all beings. That divine light in all things reflected back at us. Let's inhale our arms up to the sky. Gather this light, this consciousness, this higher mind, and pulling our hands down to our third eye, looking and seeing the divine lives inside. Bringing our hands in front of our voices. Let's take it Om now together with us. Deep breath. Om. And bringing our hands in front of our hearts, bowing to the depths of our innermost parts, where the eye of superconsciousness resides, where the goddess, the god, the Shiva Shakti am I, the Sita, the Ram, the divine archetypes, the Brahma, the Saraswati, the Rama, and the Lakshmi. Divine in me, divine in thee, in balance and love and divine harmony. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate. Good job, nice work, super friends. We did it. We saved the world again. Yay. All right, good job. Christar Galactica, your fairy god, sis. Thank you so much, St. Joseph and our princess, Charlie. Thank you for joining us in person too, and on our live stream and on the replay. We love you. Please go to galactivators.com to get singing bowls like we have here, Galactivated yoga gear. This is a limited edition, one-of-a-kind design. You can get other designs on our website, on our Etsy store, Galactivators. And if you'd like to leave a donation and give back, you're welcome to as well. Please like and share with your super friends, everyone who could use this sort of galactivation. We love you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow on our live stream in the 11:11 hour-ish.